Hey guys, so we're going to talk about ascension symptoms, the solar flash, and chakras, okay? We're going to start off bitching about ascension symptoms because every time we have an upgrade, and we keep upgrading, right? But it's your spine. Your spine is the main thing because that's where your spiritual DNA is. That's, you know, your 33 vertebrae, spiritual vertebrae. It's as everything lights up, every time we have a big jump vibrationally, my spine goes out of whack. Every time. Has for years. But, so if you suddenly feel like, oh, I must have slept wrong, sometimes that does happen, but this is like the last 2 days, I can tell the difference between, and this is like an upgrade, throw you out of whack thing, but between my shoulder blades, oh my God, the last 2 days. Anyway, and if you spiritually smell frankincense oil, I am loaded with it. So it's a very clearing and healing, but just side note. So hopefully that'll help someone who's going through a lot of ascension symptoms right now. You're going to feel different zaps everywhere. You're going to feel electricity through your body, your feet, your body, your head. You might feel some shooting pains. You know, always if you're concerned, go get checked out. You know, we're supposed to say that. But, you know, if they don't find any, it's typically, you know, ascension symptoms. So, anywho, solar flash, the way that I've seen it in my vision, as I described before in different videos, is that it looked like a shock wave. It looked like an atomic wave. And I know some of you have had the same vision, but I was outside, it was a beautiful day, it looked like summer as far as if we're gonna go seasons. It also felt like June. So the odd thing is people have had different dates for it, different whatever, and it didn't resonate with me. The different dates didn't, especially if they're really far out, did not resonate with me, okay? And there's a few reasons for that. So the way that I saw it happening was I was outside, beautiful day, summer day, everything was green, and it was like a white wave that went through me. It took up everything, and it just came toward me, went through me. It wasn't like a wall. It wasn't like, it didn't scare me. There was no negative, you know, connotation whatsoever. It just kind of went through, which is interesting. It struck me interesting. And it went through me like inside of me, like energetically, right? So the interesting thing is that when I see 5D, because again, everything to me is frequency and vibration, right? I translate everything that way. So with 5D, the way it looks to me, also the solar flash looked like a mist, right? Just a giant mist that absorbed everything and just came to and through, right? And that's how 5D looks to me when I describe 5D in other videos too. It looks like a white mist that comes down in very strong energy that is absorbing into everything, right? All of the places, because it's almost like, I have to find the words to describe this, but it's like it's absorbing into everything and everybody. So it hits things that are of lower frequency and then vibes them up, okay? So just like the healing that's going on in you and around you, it's all the same. It's all an energetic upgrade, okay? We've jumped a few timelines just over the course of like a week. We're going really fast. And another message that I've gotten to is that we need to continue jumping, okay? Because there are things on this timeline that are not my fave, okay? And it's not even about me, but it's just things that I'm seeing, okay? Because a lot of us are observers. We assess, we observe, and then we, you know, decide what to do with the energy, and then kind of like, let's go, let's do this. So I've been guided over the course of the past week to jump again. So we need to jump again, collectively. Not just me, myself, but we need to, you know, we need to jump up, come up a few timelines, because there are some things that I'm seeing that I don't like, okay? And so that makes sense to me why I'm getting that message too, to continue jumping. So here's the thing. Oh, let me finish with the solar flash too. So the solar flash, my vision of it, to me, it was June, okay? June of this year. So, and like I said, we're getting different dates. People are posting different dates. Now, the message I got a few days ago was that it was coming through, because it comes from the central sun, through our sun, which is a portal, right? Our regular sun comes through it. And then that's what causes all this light, right? This light, like shock wave, is atomic wave, is what it looked like. So it causes that. Now what happens is, the way that I saw it was coming down timelines. Okay, it came through easier in the non-physical, higher vibrational timelines, if that makes sense, higher dimensions, because it's easier, because there's no, like, you know, in the 3-4D here, it's much more dense, the energy's lower, it's, you know, in these timelines it's heavier, so it's rippling down through timelines is how I saw it. No one else is talking about a lot of this stuff, but this is just my experience, so take what resonates, you know. But it was coming down like a ripple effect through timelines. And also it felt individual, because what God had said to me at one point was, you may, and I put this in other videos too, you may go to sleep and wake up and things are different. And it just is. It depends on your frequency when it hits, okay? So that was really interesting to me too. So I was getting these little puzzle pieces. Now here's the thing. I feel like, and got the message, and I made this video too, that the solar flash has already happened. It already happened. So it's working its way down the timelines, okay? And I don't want anyone to be afraid of it. There's nothing to be afraid of, okay? This is like a white mist that goes to you, like comes to you and goes through you, okay? And it's for clearing. It's for you to get rid of any lower, you know, frequency stuff, to help you to vibrate, you know. So now we're going to talk about healing and chakras, okay? Because this is imperative. So your chakras, I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about this, but your chakras, as you heal and get rid of duality, especially because it's not supposed to be any duality, not supposed to be black and white and all, you know, there's source energy and that's it. Okay, there's light and that's it. There's not supposed to be darkness and fear and pain and bullshit, right? Some people want to experience that. They will go to the lower old earth, where, you know, the split is happening between the two earths, right? They're going to go to the lower earth. I may have to make a part 2, so bear with me, because there's kind of a lot here. Now, I really should make a series on this. Anyway, side note, think it out loud. Bear with me. It's a lot. So, okay, so with chakras, what happens is when you clear out the lower chakras, right? Because those are the main ones you got to clear out. This is like your younger years. This is like, you know, this is earth and free will, and this is your higher chakras. And your heart chakra is the bridge, okay? There's also a lot of, you have hundreds of chakras. You got them in your hands, your feet, you've got them in your auric field. Also, another thing I'm not sure everybody knows that, but you've got tons of them. We mostly focus on the main 7 plus 8, and then there's a few others, and then there's one below you, like our earth chakra. So, we work on the main ones, okay, because it would be super confusing to work on lots of stuff at the same time. There's already enough. Anyway, your chakras are going to, as you clear them out, people have said that they're going to dissolve. That to me, I think I'm going to have to make a part 2, I'm so sorry. That to me indicates that some of the visions that I've been having is to see the lower earth, the old earth, some of 3D actually dissolve, okay? And don't worry, the souls are going to go where they're supposed to go. Don't worry about it. Nobody passes away. They just change in form to where they vibrate, okay? That's the bottom line of what happens. So, and God protects the innocents, right? The innocent ones, you know, animals, kids, things like that. The pure people, you know, God's children, 144,000, and then some, because it's not just the 144,000, there have been reflections of those, you know, so there's a lot more than that now. So what I see happening with the chakras is the lower 3, that was your younger years. You operated off of free will, okay? I'm pointing to my solar plexus here, sorry. And your upper chakras are like your adult self. So it would be like higher self, lower self, okay? With the chakras, what happens is you activate them, you purify them, you cleanse them, you get to a certain point where you do that Kundalini awakening, things like that, and then your chakras actually turn white, and like pure light, and then they aim up, and then you activate your light body and become a column of white light that goes up to God, okay? I'm gonna have to make part 2. So as that happens, you activate your light body, and then you activate your Merkaba, and catch me in a sec. I'm gonna go to part